Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio Uncut. In the last episode, I think we got everything built. Let's see what problems we are having. Coal, this looks a little bit... Do we have a yellow belt in here? We sure do. Okay. That's good to know. Let's see, what else do we have? All of you guys are producing. All of this looks fine. I don't like that roboport there, but that's beside the point. Iron's coming in. Copper is coming in. Stone's looking good. What's... Whoa! 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 No. 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 Yes. Yes. That. That was weird. Oh, do we have both of these turned off whenever they're not full? Okay, and I still had the old schedule, and it was just bouncing back and forth. I got it. Got it. Understand. All right. Though that should not have happened. It did though. So I guess it should have happened. I'm gonna blame the update, not my poor playing abilities. All right, let's do some of this just because it makes me happy. We still got this block right here. I generally don't like to use artillery to do exploration because it seems like kind of an expensive thing to do, but you know, there's things I do like too. Well, you discover things like this. And you discover new coal patches. And sometimes you get lucky and actually hit a biter base. Just randomly. Let's see, I thought that one would be in range, but I guess it's not. Let's see, did we use all your bullets? I don't think so. Actually, I don't think those are actually bases. We'll blow them up anyway. And let's see, I think those are just worms, but we'll blow them up anyway. And those probably are just worms, but again, we'll blow them up anyway. All right, I think that looks good. How's coal looking here? Not bad. I don't think it's worth this late in the game to go ahead and add another train. And rocket fuel, are you all still producing? I guess this one right here would be the last one to produce with the way that our light oil is going, and that seems to be functioning just fine. Circuits. Those are producing all the way down to the end. Red circuits are backed up. Interesting. Not something I generally see in a base that has everything running, but that's producing down to the end. And I actually have overproduced this. Cornosian kind of pointed that out. Well, actually, in some of the numbers he was sharing, I actually noticed that I had my calculator set up wrong. I was putting the copper calculations in, including the green circuits. I forgot to take those out. So that should be well supplied. And it is batteries. Okay, they're backed up. Blue circuits. They're producing at a rate. Don't think it's our bottleneck, though. And you guys are all producing fantastic. Green circuits are just trickling in down here, but I don't know. We seem to be in a pretty good spot. We've already produced a satellite. All right, and it's in there, and it's ready to go. Fantastic. So yeah, we are almost ready to launch our rocket, and that is some very good news. So let's go ahead. We will roll the intro, and I will see you on the other side. Oh, no, green circuits aren't producing right. Gonna have to look into that. And yeah, I'm more shocked than anybody that I could make a gag run that long. But I don't know. I had fun. I typically do something not nearly this obvious in playthroughs, but some little running thing that kind of ties the series together. And this one was definitely a lot of fun. Though stressful at times. It's really hard to come up with something at the last minute. All right. I mean, it wasn't a problem at all. I have lots of things to say. I'm a sayer of many things. So yeah, the problem we're running into is this line is getting full, and I know what the problem is. I guess there's a number of ways to fix it. Let's do this a little bit strategery-y. Take you guys out, and let's just let them flow. All right, what, you're starting to fill up. Maybe you're like right here. Let's push you up, and let's push you down. Not quite enough. Let's do that right there. Okay, still a little much, but that's filling up. Let's make sure none of this is backing up. We'll go ahead and get rid of all of these guys. Oh, is this all starting to back up? Okay, I think that was a pretty good spot for that. And let's go down to about right here, and let's take this under. Put in a splitter. Take you down. Take you back up. That'll mix the top and the bottom, evening it out more on both sides. Actually, that could go a lot further down, I think. Take it down to where it's starting to fill up a bit. Yeah, maybe like right here. Okay, yeah, that'll even it up. Okay, and then if that goes out, oh, still a little bit uneven there. Maybe we take it down one more. Oh, you know what would be even better? Okay, so if that one came up and became that one. Is there a way this is going to work? That. Uh-huh. Okay, so you guys are a little bit tight there. Let's bring that back up. Still maybe not perfect, but we don't have this big giant gaping hole down here. It's a little bit more straightforward. Not straightforward. It's not nearly as straightforward as it was, but hopefully it'll work a little bit better. And let's just for fun throw in a good old-fashioned 3 to 3 here. Just to make sure that we're starting out pulling even on all 3 lines. Why are you slowing down? Low on petroleum, is that this stuff? Got plenty of that. I wonder if these guys just aren't producing fast enough. Boy, I don't know. Have we seen any more? Oil on this map? Yes, we have some right down here. Okay, so the future is somewhat secure. Though, boy, I'm not sure how far we're going to be able to get in the next series with these oil changes. They seem just quite significant. I actually think that's an old glob of biters more than it is an expansion. We'll shoot it anyway. Ask questions later. Not sure if we can hit that guy. And I think that's just a glob there, but we'll shoot it anyway. All right, so even though it looks like we're good and backed up on plastic anyway. So it looks like we are fine. All right, well, we never got Blue Belt going. That was something I'd planned to do, but never did. I'm actually okay that we didn't. Sticking with the red, that's fine. I mean, we probably could have updated these right here to Blue Belts instead of adding 3 green ones, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't think this goofy thing here is necessary now. Because we're doing a balance there. I was kind of hoping that would basically fill up that line. Yeah, we were wanting to fill up this line so that we could fill up the blue circuit line. And I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I don't like seeing this backed up whenever we have open lane space down here. But I'm sure that's good. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. It's working great. We do have our green circuits going all the way down by now, and all of that is filled up. We are working on science, so that is being done. We're waiting on solar panels. That was probably due to us messing with the green circuit build. All right, so yeah, this base was a learning experience. Not a learning experience. It was different. I've played through Factorio many times. This isn't the first rocket that I've launched on YouTube, for that matter. Been doing this for about a year and 2 years now, maybe. I forget. Factorio wasn't one of my first series, but it definitely came on early. I guess it was probably when 16 came out is when I started doing recording. I've of course been playing a lot longer than that, although it doesn't look like it sometimes. But yeah, no, this was the first map. I've done a couple of series in .17, and I had heard that the biters were a bigger issue than normal, and I wasn't really believing it because in my first couple of series, I didn't really worry about biters at all. We never had an issue. Oh, we have enough. We can start Cover X. Fantastic. Yeah, it was nothing. It was something I just basically didn't worry about. They never seemed like a problem, but I always kind of like to play on green maps with a lot of trees, and I think that was the big factor there. Biters were definitely a thing in this series, more so than they typically are for me. And I was completely unprepared for it, and it really kind of threw me off my game. I would say we would probably wrap this up in 10, maybe 15 fewer episodes if it wasn't for me messing with biter stuff the whole time. Yeah, and you know, I probably said it in many Factorio playthroughs. I'm like, you should always just build a wall. And even though this is our temporary wall, it's not our permanent wall. It's done pretty well. We probably have gone through a lot of turrets. We've probably gone through a lot of ammo. But it's been working out since it's been up. We really haven't had a problem. It's just been kind of a set it and forget it sort of thing. So yes, I approve of this as a temporary wall setup. In the continuation of this series, we will do a little bit more. But yeah, that's my plan is to, my plan has always been to continue this on as I typically do in some of my more vanilla launcher rocket base kind of setups. I'll spend the first series just kind of setting it up and launching a rocket, and then spend the next series doing whatever it is we want to do. In this case, I'm not sure what it is that I want to do. I just know that I want to go big. Like, really big. We've done a couple of 1K science minute bases before. Definitely not a stranger to that. Done it belt, done it bot. Just something we've done. But I want to go bigger than that. And I don't know how big. Probably as big as till I get bored. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the uncut thing. Because it just takes a long time. It adds a lot of episodes, and there's a lot of stuff that can be cut out. I don't know, maybe you enjoyed it. But in a series like this, where you're just working with the basics of launching a rocket, I think it works out a little bit better than in a series where it's like a mega base thing, or most of it's going to be like planning and stuff like that. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that we can safely cut out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how what the response is and how those things work out. But for, yeah, and definitely not the prettiest base I've ever built. Definitely not the most effective base I've ever built. But it is a base that I've built, and because of that, I am very proud of it. And thank you all for sticking with me this long. Quite a few of you have, and I'm sure there will be more that follow. But no, I very much appreciate that. I never liked the fact that we had these like open-ended things here. So maybe if we did something like that, just to get that flowing continuously, not to have that dead stop right there, I think that may work out a little better. This has always bothered me. It's never quite worked the way that I wanted it to. Yeah, I mean, that'll be backed up, but the thing is that when we run low on steel, then this will finally get a chance to drain out. And I think that'll work out much better. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like this instead. There we go. All right, yeah, but a fun series. Many people have been asking that, or complaining that I cut a lot of stuff out of series, and I do. I do have a lot of in-between episode talk and time. But in this one, there was none of that. I don't even think I actually had a plan to kind of put in a contingency that there would be a couple of times where I would be able to allow to skip it, or at least do a time lapse. I don't even think I did a time lapse. So yeah, no, good for me. I'm proud of me for maintaining the integrity of the series and keeping it going. This will be the last line of our science bus. This is going to be the juicy space science coming out of the rocket and going up here. Let's see. I think we just need to take it out one. Yeah, we're gonna have to take it out one. There's no other way to do it with this equipment. Do I like the little wave pattern here, or would it be better to would it be better to just run it all out on the side? I kind of like the little zigzag. If I'm honest, I think that works for me. All right, so final bit of science going up there. Everything is pretty good to go. I mean, I know there's some things that need to be fixed. I know we're not perfect here, and I definitely want to do that. But .18 came out several days ago, and I have played a couple of episodes on it, and I want to get started on that next series. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next series where we'll probably be back at this base. And, yeah, let's go ahead and auto-launch with cargo. Got to run up with a rocket because that's what you do. Let's see how far we can race it here. Come on. I'm going to beat you. They always end up winning. 30 hours. 30 hours and 35 minutes. That's about normal for me, really. I think in the long term, if you compare it to some of the other playthroughs I've had. But fabulous. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next Factorio series. Have a good one.